So good morning, class. So before we will start, let's first have our prayer. So again, good morning. Okay, can you please arrange your chairs, clean your area, and get yourself ready for our discussion for today. So before we'll dive into our new discussion, can someone please recall our last lesson?
About integers.
Yes, it was all about integers. So what is an integer?
An integer is a whole number.
Okay. So it is a whole number. It can either be a
Positive.
It can be either be a positive or a negative number. Okay, so what else?
Operations on integers.
Yes, the operations on integers. So what are those?
Addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division.
Yes, the addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Very good. So I guess you're ready for a new topic. So class, before we will start our discussion, let's first have an activity, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I will group into 4. So this will be group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. So I will give each group 2 pictures, okay? And each picture, you will discuss it with your group mates. And I will give you 5 minutes, huh?
Yes,
And
ma'am.
after 5 minutes, you will tell me the answers. Are we clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. So this will be for group 1. Okay, get your papers. Group 2, group 3, and group 4. Okay, thank you. So your 5 minutes starts now. So your 5 minutes is up. Let's start with group 1. Okay, group 1. What is your answer on the first picture?
5
5. So why 5?
plus 8, because 3 plus 5 equals 8.
Okay, because 3 plus 5 equals 8. What about picture number 2?
Negative 5.
Negative 5. Why?
6 minus 5 equals 1.
Yeah, 6 minus 5 equals 1. Thank you, group 1. What about group 2? What is your answer on the first picture?
4.
4. And the next?
Negative 5.
Negative 5. Okay, so thank you, group 2. What about group 3? What is your answer on the first picture?
13.
13. So why 13?
9
Okay.
plus 6 equals 13.
Okay, 6 plus 7 equals 13. Very good. So what about the second picture?
8.
8. Okay. So why 8?
3 plus 5 equals 8.
Okay, because the sum of 3 and 5 is equals to 8. Okay, last but not the least, group 4. So what is your answer on the first picture?
3.
3. 3 because
3 plus 6 equals 9.
3 plus 6 equals 9. And the last one?
Negative 7.
Negative 7. Why negative 7?
8 minus 7 equals 1.
Okay, when you subtract 7 to 8, it will become 1. Okay, thank you. So class, what have you observed on those pictures?
Balance.
Yes, it's like a balance scale, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what did you do?
Balance it.
Okay, you balance it by adding and subtracting numbers to make it, yes, equal to each other, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So our new topic for today is all about equation. So here, I'll give you an example of equations. So number 1 is 16 plus 5 equals 21. So 2, 19 equals 91. And the last one is 6 times the quantity of y plus 5 equals 55. So are these all correct?
Maybe.
Okay, maybe. So yes, no, we're gonna find out. So when we say equations, so these are statements of equality between two or more quantities. Okay, it always has an equal sign. Okay, so like all statements, equations can be true, false, or open.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what is true equation? So here is an example of true equations. Can you please read first? 3 equals to?
Plus 1.
Okay, 2 plus 1. Next, 4 is equals to? 8 divided by 2. Very good. So, is it really true? Are they equal?
Yes.
Very good. So, the last one is? Pi minus pi is equals to 0. Okay, so it's true, right?
Yes.
So can you give me another examples of a true equation?
1 plus 1 equals 2.
Okay, 1 plus 1 equals 2. Another one.
3 minus 1 equals 2.
3 minus 1 equals 2. Very good. Another one.
2 times 2 equals 4.
Okay, 2 times 2 equals 4. So these are examples of a true equation. Okay, so next is the false equation. So here are the examples of false equation. Can you please read the example number 1?
6 equals 0.
So 6 is equals to 0. So it's not true, right? It is false.
Yes.
Next, 3 squared is equals to 33. So 3 squared is not equal to 33 because 3 squared is 9. Very good. So the last one is 7 times 3 is equals to
1.5.
1.5. So how much is 7 times 3? 21.
21.
21. Very good. So here are the examples of false equation. Right? It is not equal to each other. So can you give me another examples of a false equation?
6 equals 0.
Okay, 6 equals 0. Okay, another one.
100 equals 0.
Okay, 100 is equals to 0. Okay, that is false, right? And next one.
Negative 5 equals 5.
Negative 5 is equals to 5. It is a false, right?
Yes.
Okay, so. Okay, next is the open equation. So open equations are equation which is neither true nor false. So they usually require more information. So here are the examples of open equations. Number 1, y minus 3 is equals to 0. 2, r times 4 is equals to 9. And the last one is c plus 2 is equals to 7.3. So we really don't know if it is true or false. So we need more information to make these statements true, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Okay, now to know the values of those equations, we are gonna learn how to solve, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the first method will be the balancing method. So in the balancing method, we keep the balance level, okay? What do we do to one side will be done to the other side. So here's an example. A plus 6 is equals to 10. So visually, we know that A is 4, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, but when we do the mathematics, okay, we are gonna add negative 6. We're gonna put negative 6 so to the one side and to the other. So A plus 6 minus 6 is equals to 10 minus 6. Okay, so now we're gonna cancel 6. So A is equals to
4.
4. Very good. Okay, next is the opposite operation. So in this method, if it's addition, when you carry it to the other side, it will become subtraction. Yes, because it is opposite. Okay. So if it is a subtraction, when we put it on the other side, it will become
Add.
addition. Very good. So if it's multiplication, when you carry it over to the other side, it will become,
Divide.
yes, we divide. And last one, if it is divide, what will it become when we put it on the other side?
Multiply.
Yes, we multiply. It is simple, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, from the word opposite. Okay, so here are the examples. So example number 1. Can you please read?
Y plus 3 equals 5.
Okay, y plus 3 is equals to 5. So next one, we transfer 3 to the other side. So the sign becomes negative. So it will become y equals to 5 minus 3. So what is 5 minus 3?
2.
2. Very good. So we know that y is
2.
okay. Example number 2. Can you please read?
11 equals x.
Minus 10. Okay. 11 equals x minus 10. So what we will do is we will transfer negative 10 to the other side. So the sign will become positive. Okay. So it will become 11 plus 10 is equals to x. So what is x? What is 11 plus 10? 21. Okay, very good. So we now know that the value of x is 21. Okay. Okay, next one will be brackets. Okay. So the equation contains a set of brackets. So the easiest way to solve this equation is to, yes, we need to expand. So here is an example. 5 times the quantity of 2c minus 3 is equals to 19. So first, we will gonna distribute 5 to each term. So 5 times 2c minus 5 times 3 equals to 19. So what is 5 times 2c?
10C.
10c. So 10c, what is 5 times 3?
15.
15. So 10c minus 15 is equals to 19. So what we're gonna do is we eradicate 15. So it is minus, so we need to add 15. So 10c minus 15 plus 15 is equals to 19 plus 15. Okay, so the answer will be 10c is equals to
34.
34. Very good. So we need to isolate c. To find the value, we will divide 10 to each sides. Okay, so 10c divided by 10 is equals to 34 divided by 10. So we will cancel 10. So c is equals to, what is 34 divided by 10?
3.4.
3.4. Okay, now we know the value of c, which is 3.4. Very good. Thank you. Okay, class. Next will be letters on both sides. So to solve this equation, we rearrange all the letters to one side and all numbers onto the other side. Okay, class. So next will be the word formula. So a word formula uses words to represent relationships between quantities. So in here, we now use words. Okay, example. Pay is equals to rate of pay times hours worked plus bonus. Okay, if the rate of pay is 50 per hour, 50 pesos per hour,
Yes, ma'am.
okay, you worked 40 hours and you have a bonus of 500. So how much is your pay? Okay, so we're gonna use the formula. So pay is equals to rate of pay 50 times 40 hours because you worked 40, right? And you have a bonus of 500. So first we're gonna multiply 50 times 40. What is the answer?
2,000.
2,000. So you have 2,000 pesos.
Yes.
Plus the bonus of 500. Your total pay is
2,500.
2,500. Very good. So guys, do you have any question?
No.
Okay, no. So I'm gonna test what you have learned for today. So anyone who wants to answer, kindly raise your hand, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So first, so what is an equation? Okay, yes sir.
Equations are statements of equality between two or more quantities. It always has an equal sign.
Yes, again, it always has an equal sign. Very good. So next, give at least 2 methods of equation, solving equation. Yes?
Balancing method and word formula.
Okay, balancing method and word formula. Thank you. Okay, next we are gonna identify this equation. If it is true, false, or what is the last one?
Open.
Open. Okay. So number 1, 16 plus 5 is equals to 21. So what is this? Yes?
True, because
True.
it is equal.
Yes, because it is equal. So number 2, 19 is equals to 91. What is this? Yes?
False.
False. Very good. Again, raise your hand if you want to answer, okay?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
It is false because,
19 is not equal to 91.
yes, it is not equal to each other. And the last one, 6 times the quantity of y plus 5 is equals to 55. So what is this?
Open
Yes.
equation.
Open equation because,
We still need to find the value of y.
yes, we still need to find the value of y to know if the equation is true or false. Very good. Okay, so next we are gonna solve equations. So I'll give you 3 examples. And for 2 minutes, I want you to solve this. And to anyone who wants to answer, raise your hands, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Raise one hand. Okay, very good. So your time starts now. Okay, now, who wants to answer number 1?
Ako, ma'am. Ako,
Okay,
ma'am.
okay, you. What is the answer?
11.
11. Very good. What about number 2 wants to answer?
Ako, ma'am. Ako, ma'am.
Okay, yes. What is it? What is your answer?
10.
10. Okay, and the last one?
Ako, ma'am.
Okay, what is your answer?
8.
8. Very good. Okay, are there any more questions?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay, so what have you learned from our discussion?
I
Yes?
have learned the value of my x.
Okay, you now know the value of your x. What else?
I have learned how to properly solve equations using different methods.
Okay, you now know how to properly solve equation using the different methods. Okay, so why is this lesson important, man?
It is always important to know the value of something.
Yes, it is true. It is always important. It is so important to know the value of something, right? Okay, what else?
To calculate my salary in the near future.
Yes, to calculate your salary in the near future. It is so important also. Okay, so how can you apply this in your daily life?
Like to determine my total saving.
Yes, like when you want to know how much is your savings. Okay, very good. So what else?
Like how much money you will get when you sell something.
Okay, so when you sell something in the future, yes, you need to calculate how much you have earned, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Okay, so for today's quiz, I want you to get one whole sheet of paper.
One of sheet of paper, ma'am.
Yes, one whole sheet of paper. Okay, class, so here is your exam. It is test 1, 2, and 3. You need to answer this for 25 minutes, okay? Okay, after answering, you will pass your papers to me. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have any more question, you can raise your hand, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you may now start. Okay, class, your time is up. Please pass your papers. Okay, thank you for your time today. I wish you well. And for your assignment, I have posted this. So you can take pictures or you can write it down on your notebook, okay? And you will pass this tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you everyone and goodbye.
Goodbye, ma'am.